practitioner should pay attention to what is happening. The problem, however, is that it's happening so fast that you really need to keep up with the pace. Now, next definition is corporate communication. Those are the two elements in this speech. Social communication, social media, and then corporate communication. It's a set of activities involved in managing and orchestrating all internal and external communications aimed at creating favorable point of view among stakeholders on which the company depends. It is the messages issued by a corporate organization, an institute, for example, such as to its audiences, such as the employees, the media, channel partners, and general public. In other words, it's both internal and it's external. Now, the platforms include magazines, internet forums, weblogs, social blogs, podcasts, pictures, and video. Together, these things have become such an incredible force. They come at you from so many different angles. Now, the social media inside, the types of social media. We can classify them in 6 distinct categories. There's the collaborative projects. Most of you or all of you are aware of Wikipedia. Collaborative in the sense that Wikipedia, ab initio, made its own enterprise to be one that everybody can collaborate. It's almost like an open source kind of thing. Now, you may or may not know this, you can actually write. If you see something written about Nigeria, or a section of Nigeria, let's say you come from a town called, some name, X Village, and you saw something on X Village, you can actually write to augment, to correct, to give a new version of that information that will be placed on Wikipedia. It goes through a process, but it's a collaborative enterprise. The second is the blogs and the microblogs, like Twitter. Most of you know this. The third, content communities such as YouTube, okay? Social networking sites, Facebook, virtual game worlds. By the way, the game world is a very significant part of the social media world. And information is flowing in that game world, even while the people are paying attention to games. They are finding themselves, that is people who have like minds. Remember what the definition I gave you about social media. There are people with like interests who have found attributes of, like similar attributes among themselves, and they find that they have things they need to discuss. They may never meet themselves. It's not important in the social media world, okay? Virtual game worlds. So while they are doing all that gaming, there's also a whole other level of communication that's going on. Then, virtual social worlds. Now, what are some of the institutional use of social media? Corporations tend to use social media to pitch journalists. In other words, carefully planned, they are trying to get to specific journalists or media entities. And they go through social media, and that's why organizations are spending money now to study who is doing what, and through what channels can I get to what particular group of people, and what kind of message usually appeals to them. They know, actually, they have strategists who craft the kind of messages they know that this particular group will pick up. And that if just this one person, this one journalist, if this one journalist will pick it up and write about it, then bingo, I've scored my goal right there. Because that journalist writing about it will now make it a legitimate topic in the circle that the particular organization is going after.
All right, Professor Raymond Akule, President of Digital Bridge Institute, Abuja, on presentation of social media and effectiveness. And well, it was one of the high points of a presentation in that capacity training section. And there were too many divergent views. You know that the all became energized.
Yes, and also divided.
divided because of what we're saying.
Yeah.
The issue of filtering, the issue of knowing what is professionally sound, okay? And Professor Akule was talking about the CNN, and their reluctance also in putting that information out there. Sometimes even when they are forced to put out this information, they say, look, we have not verified this.
Yes.
This is not verified.
Yes.
This is just from a source. So we don't want you to go to town
with it
as 100% gospel.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
But Fidel, when some guys post things on Twitter, on Facebook, they present something to you as if they are extremely sure of it. I've seen it so many times.
Yes.
I've seen people present falsehood
Yes.
with so much conviction
Yes.
and authority
Yes.
as if they are real.
Yes.
What do you make of that?
I think we are still learning, because when Facebook came, people just saw it as a place to socialize with friends and all that. Some guys, when we used to put something very serious, on economy and politics, said no, it's about meeting, and dating. Fine, if that is your concept, okay, and that's what the man